hear that? You hear that? No, I don't hear that. No. It's coming from this side. Step on your shoe. Let me ask the other team if they heard me. Hello? Yo, did you hear me? What? You're breaking up. I can't.
Greetings world. We are anonymous.
Welcome to Anonymous Files, the biggest breaking news regarding justice. Today's topic is police brutality or self-defense. Case-43. Name: Michael Brown. Age: 18 years old. On August 9, 2014, police officer Darren Wilson shot an unarmed black teenager, Michael Brown. This event caused many riots and protests around the area for weeks. On November 24th, the jury decided to not indict white police officer, Mr. Wilson. As these news were released to the people, chaos broke out. Next are animations of the retelling of the case. Both sides' view are included. X-Files. Shortly after 11:30 a.m., Dorian Johnson said he and Brown were walking in the middle of the street when a Ferguson police officer confronted them and told them to use the sidewalk. The officer then stopped his car only inches away from the pair and tried to open his door, but the door bounced off the pair and closed on the officer. A struggle ensued, and that's when, according to Johnson, the officer, 28-year-old Darren Wilson, drew his weapon and fired the first round, hitting Brown. The two ran off and Wilson continued after them. Johnson says he next hid behind the first car he saw and witnessed the officer get out of his vehicle, follow Brown and fire the fleeing teen. According to Johnson, an injured Brown next got on his knees and put his hands up to indicate he had no weapon. The officer continued shooting at Brown several times. Ferguson police offer a different account. At a news conference Friday, police released these images of Brown claiming he was involved in a strong-arm robbery, stealing cigarettes from the nearby Ferguson market around 15 minutes before the shooting. Police say Wilson initially stopped the pair for jaywalking and was unaware Brown was a robbery suspect. It wasn't until Wilson saw the stolen items in Brown's hand that he backed up to question the men further. Police said Brown physically assaulted Wilson, and during the struggle reached for the officer's gun. One shot was fired in the car, followed by several more, which led to Brown's death. Authorities have yet to offer any explanations as to how Brown's body wound up approximately 35 feet away from where the altercation took place. An independent autopsy contracted by Brown's family revealed he was shot at least 6 times. The case was closed after the lack of prosecutive merit. Self-defense was justified as use of force. Police officer Darren Wilson won't be charged or arrested. He won't face any criminal consequences for shooting and killing the unarmed black 18-year-old on August 9th. Anonymous attorney spoke and said that he will not face any of these problems because at the time of the shooting, Mr. Brown had robbed and was wanted throughout the area. Another reason why the attorney didn't agree to the prosecutor's side was because of the made-up stories and said they were unreliable, although he did lose his job. Days of going through all this information and research, we came to the account that Mr. Wilson is not guilty for his choices. Self-defense was its main choice. Justice is what we do. Wilson was one of our targets. Injustice wasn't found in this man. Not everyone gets so lucky. We are anonymous. Expect us.